tips for Heidelberg. The city of Heidelberg is popular with tourists. The picturesque location on the Neckar River, the beautiful old town and especially the well-preserved castle, ensure high visitor numbers throughout the year. Of course, these classics cannot be missed during a visit, but the city has much more to offer. The Heidelberg Castle. Of course, the Heidelberg Castle is not an insider tip. After all, it is the landmark of Heidelberg and with its location on the mountain cannot be overlooked. Nevertheless, a visit is worthwhile. The Renaissance castle has served for more than 400 years, electors and counts as a residence and survived the 2 world wars with relatively little damage. Those who wish to visit it can either drive up in their own car or take the mountain railroad. Those who are not afraid of a sporting activity can even climb the castle on foot. This does not require walking up the driveway, but a stairway leads visitors to the castle. The descent via this path is especially popular, as it offers a beautiful view over Heidelberg. Especially in summer, almost the entire Rhine plain can be seen. However, a large part of the castle can only be visited with an entrance fee. The entrance fee is €6. Included, however, is also the ride on the mountain railroad. Photos next to the so-called Big Barrel, which can hold 220,000 liters of wine, are especially popular with foreign visitors. The Philosopher's Walk. The name, Philosopher's Walk, can be traced to the fact that Heidelberg's university professors and philosophers found this path a congenial place where they could talk seriously and contemplate while enjoying the charming view of the Neckar. This view of the town inspired also the poets Eichendorff and Hölderlin on their walks to write their poems. If you are good on your feet, love nature and want to escape the big tourist hustle and bustle, you should climb the so-called Philosopher's Walk. This hiking trail is located opposite the Heidelberg Castle. It offers also a very good view of the castle. The Heiligenberg is climbed over a distance of about 2 kilometers. For athletic people, this is not particularly strenuous, but it is important to wear comfortable shoes. It is therefore not a hiking trail in the classic sense, but more a route for a casual walk with a little incline. At various sunny spots you can linger and enjoy the view. The Philosopher's Walk is especially popular with couples in love, as it is considered very romantic due to the winding path overgrown with flowers. The Königsstuhl. On Heidelberg's local mountain, tourists will not only find the famous castle, but also the so-called Königsstuhl. This is the highest point that tourists can reach by mountain railroad. Up here, the view over the city can be enjoyed with a cool drink. In clear weather, even the mountains of the Palatinate can be spotted. Taking the train up to the Königsstuhl is much more relaxing, as the climb is quite steep in places. In addition, the Königsstuhl is well visited, especially in summer, and parking is limited. If you want to visit the castle anyway, you get a free ride with the train up to there. For a small surcharge, can then still be driven to the station, Molkenkur. The Königsstuhl can then be reached comfortably on foot. If you want, you can walk down to the castle along beautiful hiking trails. For children, the fairy tale paradise and the falconry on the Königsstuhl are particularly interesting. The Old Bridge. The Old Bridge allows you to cross the Neckar River and may only be entered by pedestrians. Built by Elector Karl Theodor, it is mostly known for its beauty. It allows them a good view of the castle. However, it is also often photographed itself and is therefore also considered the second landmark of Heidelberg. The Old Town. At the foot of the Königsstuhl mountain lies the old town of Heidelberg. This is always worth a visit with its many different stores and restaurants. The old town is especially known for its high variety. Everyone will find something here. In addition to extensive shopping tours and sightseeing, visits to bars or cafes are no problem here. In the old town is also the Holy Spirit Church. This has an almost 40-meter high tower, which can be climbed. From here you have a wonderful view over the old town. If you visit Heidelberg in autumn, you will find the Heidelberg Autumn in the old town. This is the traditional city festival, which also has a medieval market. Visiting the monks. As already mentioned, the city on the Neckar is very popular with tourists. Especially on weekends, this is hard to miss in the old town. Those who long for some peace and quiet will find it in the Benedictine Abbey Stift Neuburg. It is run by monks and is located just outside the city in the Ziegelhausen district. A car is recommended for the journey. The abbey has a farm store, an inn and a brewery. Especially the beer garden is ideal for a cool drink in the summer. In the restaurant can be distorted dishes from own production. Especially recommended are the homemade apple juice or the trout, which come from their own breeding. The Neckar Meadow. The Neckar Meadow is especially popular with students and families. This is the best place to relax in the summer. You can barbecue or have a picnic directly on the Neckar. There are playgrounds for children. Pedal boats also offer a lot of fun. The Neckar Meadow offers the perfect opportunity to end the day here. The castle can be seen particularly well from here. When it is illuminated at night, a romantic atmosphere quickly arises, which makes a picnic at dusk just perfect. Market visits in Neuenheim. If you really want to see something of Heidelberg and its inhabitants and are less interested in the well-known tourist hotspots, you should pay a visit to the weekly market in Neuenheim. Many of the products offered here are regional. Around the market, a variety of cafes offer a place to rest. The old town is also not far away. So on Wednesdays and Saturdays, the market offers the ideal opportunity to escape the hustle and bustle of the city center for a short time. The Zuckerladen, sugar store, for those with a real sweet tooth. The Zuckerladen has almost become a cult in Heidelberg. Here you will find original sweets, the likes of which have certainly never been seen before. Located in the Block 52, the visitors get here so much. However, the store has also become famous for its unusual ambience. The dim lighting inside gives the store an unusual and almost mysterious touch. The owner is now almost as famous as the store itself. The owner is known for the fact that he likes to play dice with his visitors for a small gift when paying. Many visitors confirm that a visit would be worthwhile for that reason alone. The Heidelberg Zoo. The Heidelberg Zoo is a real highlight, especially for children. It is located somewhat outside in a district called Neuenheimer Feld. Nevertheless, it can be reached easily by public transportation. Adults pay between 8 and 10 euros, children up to the age of 3 between 4 and 5 euros. The feeding sessions are particularly popular with visitors. The zookeeper's consultation hour makes it possible to ask all kinds of questions about the zoo's inhabitants. Several playgrounds and the petting zoo also provide fun. The zoo's restaurant is equipped with a glass facade. This allows a view of the playground, providing a brief respite for parents. It also emphasizes regional and organic products, which are then turned into cold or hot dishes. The opening hours of the zoo are seasonal and can be found on the homepage. Conclusion. Heidelberg thus has all kinds of things in store for its tourists and residents. The leisure time can be varied, because Heidelberg offers much more than a lot of culture. After all, the people of Heidelberg are especially known for their social events or cozy get-togethers on the Neckar Meadow. Whether senior citizens, families with children or students, everyone can have a good time here.